Okay, so this is going to be the Digital Electric Dojo. Digital being weak to water, electric, and digital, and electric being weak to earth and crystal. So our standout Tems here are going to be Pixie, Darkwing, Mantis, Major Zap, and Slammin'. Tems that we can afford to lose are Sword. This is very similar over here. Lerny is going to be a standout. Kinu is going to be good, just because it's A because it's Kinu, B because while mental is weak to electric, nature resists it. So Kinu takes normal damage to electric attacks. These squads are basically the same. It's just this one has Fire Koish over the Noxolotl and the Gazuma over the Nidrasil. Other than that, it's mostly the same. We're going to bring this first team. So first things first is you identify the Temtem that you're going to have a problem with. This team is very toxic heavy with 1, 2, 3, 4 toxic Tems, so it's very weak to wind, which the opponent has in Gazuma, but we also know that Gazuma doesn't really have a lot of wind attacks. Other than that, there are no real strong wind players here. Secondly, you note what her strengths are. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 electric Temtem and 1, 2 digital Temtem. So mainly her big weakness is going to be in her electricity. So we definitely want to land either Gyalis or Volphy here. We definitely want to bring at least one of them. As for bans, if there's nothing that you're really super weak to, you can ban a Temtem that you know is very strong. For example, we know that Golzi is very strong, and we know that Amphitheater is very strong. We could ban one of those prematurely so we don't have to deal with it. I like banning Golzi here. Not that I can't deal with it. It's just it's a very tough Temtem. So you see he banned our Volphy. So the first thing we want to pick is a counter Temtem. So we picked Gyalis because Gyalis counters 3/4 of the Tems that she has left. And we picked Kinu because Kinu has a very good pairing with Gyalis. Kinu comes in, gives it defense buffs, gives it support with its moves. She went ahead and banned our Momo. Don't really know why. And in return, she picked 2 Temtems that are going to counter the Kinu very well. That's okay. We kind of expect the Kinu to die. Can also swap it out to protect it if we were running Grease Kinu. That's one thing I need to change. I need to put Grease on my Kinu so that its ability doesn't trap it. Anyway, let's keep trying to push forward here. We're not really scared of this. If she picks this, we can just grab Volarend to crush it with wind attacks. So what do we ban next, huh? So at this point we want her to be picking electric Temtem. So we aren't banning any of these electric Tems. So we're banning the Xiaoban or the Nidrasil. Xiaoban, I think we're going to ban. Xiaoban has a lot of moves, and so it can be built very widely. So to start with, to help us deal with this hedging, yeah, just in case we lose Kinu immediately, we're going to pick Platamus to bring in versus the hedging. So she did pick the Nidrasil, so we'll grab our Volarend. And to help us counter these last 2 Tems, we're going to grab our Nidrasil. So if we were running Grease here, Kinu would not have Trap, and I could, if I wanted to, swap it out for like Darkwing to quad damage the Hedging out, or for Lerny, just put a Tem on board that could deal with all the special attack, because this guy is built for special defense. Oh wow, and defense. This guy's he's very tanky. But we want to go ahead and set up our Gyalis for a good 1-2 punch here. And remembering, of course, that our opponent is free to swap out at any time. So, for example, they might say swap out Gazuma for Scaravolt, because Scaravolt has that fire typing to help deal with Gyalis. But for now, we're going to deal with the fire type that we know is here. We're just going to send 2 attacks. So you see, she swapped up. She did exactly what I predicted. She swapped out the Gazuma for the Scaravolt. That's okay. Damn, this is a fast hedging. So Scaravolt is electric type, so we know that it's weak to crystal. So even though there's potentially lots of fire damage coming in here at our Gyalis, we can't afford to be scared of it. And to help hopefully prevent some of this, or maybe not. I was going to Hypnosis the hedging, but it's so fast that it'll probably get around it. So instead, we're going to prematurely revitalize Gyalis. What is all this swapping? Alright, so our opponent is content to just continue to swap a whole lot, which is fine. We did go ahead and prematurely revitalize Gyalis here, so he's just going to have a little extra health to work with. So this Nidrasil is here to threaten Kinu with a Toxic Ink. I'm not really keen on any of this. So what we're doing here is we're expecting a Toxic Ink to come into Kinu. So we're going to send out Platimus. And what this trade-off is going to do is it's going to allow us to deal with this hedging before it gets even further out of hand. Yeah, see, look at this. That was going to hit our Kinu and probably kill it. And if not kill it, deal it a lot of damage. Now instead we've set up this hedging to... Yeah. If Kinu didn't die there, it was going to be very close. We're going to rest with Gyalis. Gyalis is still set up very well with these defense buffs, so we're just going to rest, and we're going to deal with this hedging right now. We don't need to blow an Aquatic Whirlwind on it. It's overexerted, so it's not doing anything this turn. It might swap out, and that's okay too. If it swaps out, that's fine. But we don't need to waste all that stamina on it when it's going to take quad damage from this bullet. So, getting swapped out probably for something to resist the water attack. And this is fine, because we rested the Gyalis. So now we can throw a crystal attack at this Gazuma. And again, we're expecting an electric attack to come in here, so we'll swap into... So we could swap into Kinu if we were willing to throw it away for the defense buffs. I'm not quite willing to do that yet, so we're going to send out our Nidrasil to tank these 2 attacks that are probably coming in at us. And all this is doing is it's giving our Gyalis time to just go off and deal a bunch of damage for basically for free. So we're going to try and go for the kill on this Kazuma. It'll get swapped out because the AI is insane. It's fine. Once again, we did another rest on Gyalis. We use Sharp Stabs. Sharp Stabs has 3 priority, so hopefully it'll help us get around this hedging's mass speed boost that it's been getting. And, you know, we're going to go for a Bark Shield to help shore up this Gialis' defenses. Oof. Oh my god, man. So here's where the AI shows that it's not that smart. That narcoleptic hit should have gone after Gialis. Probably would have killed it. Gah. So this is stuff that you'll just learn naturally over the course of playing the game. The move that Hedgine did, the Binary Flood, is a hold move like this one, so it will not be able to Binary Flood this turn. I believe the Nidrasil overexerted, and if it didn't, it came very close. So I'm trying to protect Gialis here because we still need him to deal with the stuff. These enemies here don't really threaten our Volorend, so we'll swap into the Volorend, and we'll make a sort of sacrifice with Nidrasil. We'll sacrifice his HP a little bit, trying to get the kill on this Hedgine. And we're basically sacrificing a little bit of HP on the Volorend to protect the Gialis. And we get the kill on the Hedgine, which is great. And so remember, we expected to not for Volorend to not be that great here. But we might still need it for this Nidrasil. It's weird with all this swapping. I'm actually like not confused. I'm just kind of on the ropes a little bit. So we can expect 2 electric attacks to land here. I don't really have anything that can tank them. I might just let Sword die as a sacrifice and go out swinging with a Toxic Plume to just like get some free damage and rest Lernie. Ooh, that's gonna kill Nidrasil. Nice. Okay, so by splitting their damage there, they actually save me and let me have another round of combat. So we're going for a double overexert here because we also expect to get double killed. So we don't care about overexerting here because we're probably both dead. So we're in kind of a bad place right now. But we're going to send out the same starting team that we had last time. Get some buffs on Gialis. This Scarvolt is close to overexerting, so we're going to leave it alone and try and kill this Inky. Ah. See if we can't get Gialis some speed. And see, now she can use her Nidrasil to bully me. Yeah, I think I've lost this one. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I picked the wrong team. So now we're kind of in cleanup mode. We're trying to get kills on these enemies before they can kill us. It's probably going to be a narcoleptic hit from the Nidrasil on Mantis for the kill. allergic spread will probably do it too, because it'll poison him. So at this point, knowing that Gallus is on borrowed time, this is her last 2 Thames. We're trying to clean up as much as possible. But this Nitrosil has a pillow, you see here. So being asleep heals it, and it has narcoleptic hit, so it can go to sleep whenever it wants. So it's probably how we're gonna die. Can't stop trying till we're dead, though. Oh, come on, man. Wow. Yeah, see, I really needed Volfi here. Volfi can deal quad damage to the Scaravolt. Damn. Alright, we'll try again.